Just another quick shorty, I imagine. I just did a few couples on this. No one came in. I know why, as I say, I was saying why in the last one, because David Wood, Jai and DOC, Christian Speakers Corner, and some other geezer is talking about the Quran and the Bible and the Islamic dilemma yet again. And Sajid. Sajid is a non-entity in the US who's a Muslim man. And I just went and had a quick brief look again. They've got 1,500 people minimum watching that. Okay. Now, from that 1,500 people, I can guarantee you at least 300 of those will be from the UK. I guarantee it. So there's 300 minimum from the UK watching an American channel with mainly American guests speaking about an American Muslim. And here's a British man wishing to discuss British matters, wishing to discuss British immigration and Islam in the UK, and no viewers. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Um, as I say as well, I can imagine as well because it's a Christian panel discussing the Quran and Islam. That the majority of those 300 viewers, and as I say, I'm being probably kind there. There's probably more than 300 UK people. They will be religious people. They will be Christians and Muslims mainly. And yet here I am, a UK man, wishing to discuss Christianity and Islam in the UK, along with immigration in the UK, and none of them are bothered. They'd rather sit there and listen to an argument that isn't even an argument. The Quran doesn't say the Bible's corrupted. We know that. Anyone who knows the Quran knows that. The Quran says the Bible cannot be corrupted. We know that. And not only do we know that, it's been said thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times over and over again. I've only been a Christian for 6 years, and yet I've heard this a billion times already myself. The Quran says the Bible's not corrupted. The Quran says the Bible cannot be corrupted. We know that. The proof out there is overwhelming. There are hundreds of verses in the Quran that says the Bible's not corrupted. There are hundreds of verses in the Quran that says the Bible cannot be corrupted. There's hundreds of verses in the Quran that says no one can change Allah's words. There's thousands of hadiths. And yet, still they're discussing this, a topic that doesn't need discussing anymore. And not only are they discussing that, as I say, there are hundreds of people from the UK sitting and listening to this same argument that, as I say, is not even an argument. There is no argument in there anymore. We know that the Bible is not corrupted, and we know that the Quran says the Bible is not corrupted. There's no need to even discuss that anymore. And as I say, regardless of all of that side of it, where they're not even talking about things that are relevant to the UK, which I'm trying to do, they also have super chats. So if you want to ask a question, the only way you can get that question answered, or even if you want to say anything that you want the panel to notice and bring forward, is to give them money. Then it will go in a super chat. They will see the super chat. They will either read out your comment or read your question and answer it. There's no other way. You put a comment in there, it won't even get seen with 1,500 people in there, because I did. I put my comment in there. How come you're all in here, including so many British people, ignoring me and my channel when I want to discuss things that are relevant to the UK, immigration and Islam? and you're all in here listening to this garbage, which we've been listening to for 5 years now, and which everyone knows is a lie. We all know that it's a lie. The Quran says the Bible is corrupted. We all know it doesn't say that. I mean, I can list off the top of my head the verses. Al-Baqarah 40 to 44, Al-Baqarah 87, Al-Baqarah 89, Al-Baqarah 101, Al-Baqarah 246, Al-Imran 3, Al-Imran 5, Al-Imran 47, Al-Ma'idah 47, Al-Ma'idah 68, 6115, 1827, 1064, Sahih Bukhari 6614, Abu Dawood 4701, 159. There you go. I've just listed all of the verses off the top of my head. Abu Dawood 4449. And the hadiths off the top of my head that all say the Bible's not corrupted, the Bible cannot be corrupted, and Allah's protected it from being corrupted. 2 seconds. Hello, Marco. Good to see you as well. You know, why do they need to keep discussing this year after year, week after week, stream after stream, and 1,500 people go and listen to it? And yet here I am wishing to discuss important topics in the UK, immigration and Islam, the two biggest threats to the UK at the moment. And where are all the UK viewers? In David Wood's channel, listening to them talk crap again about something that we all know is crap. And yet those same people will start crying their eyes out, you know, about immigration and Islam in the UK. And boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And yet, when there's channels ready to discuss it and channels ready to bring them up to discuss it, they'd rather go into a David Wood channel where they've got no chance of going up, listening to a topic that they know is bullcrap. Because it's been said and proven 1 billion times already in the past. The Quran doesn't say the Bible's corrupted. Nowhere does the Quran say the Bible's corrupted. We all know that. It says completely the opposite. Hello, Greavesy. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind silent viewers as well, Greasy. You know, I'm happy for silent viewers. I'm happy for people if they want to come up. If they don't want to come up, I'm happy for people to stay in the chat. What I'm not happy about, Greasy, is that instead of people coming here, you know, and especially UK people coming here to discuss topics that are relevant to the UK, they'd rather sit in a David Wood channel where they're talking bull crap about something that they've been discussing for the past 5 years. The corruption of the Bible. Something that I can destroy in seconds, from the top of my head, in seconds. Something that we know is not true. And they've got 1,500 people watching that. And out of those 1,500 people, I know 200 to 300 of them minimum will be from the UK. They would rather sit and listen to that bullcrap yet again, rather than come and, you know, as I say, join a stream where they can join in. Join a stream where they can come up on stage. Join a stream where they don't have to give a super chat to get noticed. Seriously, I cannot understand the mentality of it. And then, as I say, then they'll go crying their eyes out. Oh, immigration. Oh, no one listening to us. Oh, immigration. Gordon Bennett. Seriously, I just cannot understand the mentality at the moment of people in Britain. I really can't, you know. Not only, you know, is there somebody here on the panel who can discuss immigration in the UK, the problems of it, and also solutions to it. I've also, as I say, vast knowledge on Islam and solutions and problem for that as well. And yet, as I said, I'd rather sit on another David Wood channel talking about Sajid, some nobody from the States, who thinks he's a Muslim, and pretends he's a Muslim, and talking about him saying that the Bible is corrupted, when we all know it isn't corrupted, and we all know that the Quran says it's not corrupted. Al-Baqarah 40 to 44, Al-Baqarah 87, Al-Baqarah 101, Al-Baqarah 236, Al-Imran 3, Al-Imran 5, Al-Imran 47, Al-Ma'idah 47, Al-Ma'idah 68, Sahih Bukhari 6614, Abu Dawood 4701, Abu Dawood 4449, 6115, 1827, 1064, and 15:9 of the Quran all prove that the Bible is not corrupted, and the Bible cannot be corrupted, and nobody can corrupt the Bible. Then you've got the Codex Sinaiticus and the Codex Vinaticus in the Vatican City, and the Codex Sinaiticus in the British Library, all dating from the year 300 AD, 300 years before the Quran came along. The Codex Vinaticus, written by Jerome, early church father. Exactly the same as the Bibles we have today. There's the proof. The Bible isn't corrupted. The Bible cannot be corrupted. And the Quran says the Bible's not corrupted. In 5 seconds. Unrefutable proof. And yet 1,500 people would rather go on to that, listening to that bullcrap yet again, rather than come and discuss relevant topics for the UK. I just give up, people. I really do. I just give up with this country. This country has gone to the dogs. This country has been taken over, by the terrorists and the immigration and the killers and the baby rapists, and Islam has taken it over. And every single person in the UK who's sitting on the David Wood channel or doing something else other than being on channels like this need to hang their head in shame. Because you're all guilty, each and every single one of you. And what's worse is, as I say, is I know that the majority of them will be Christians like me. Lord, have mercy, please, on each and every one of their souls. Please, Lord, have mercy on each and every one of their souls for wasting their precious time, my precious time, and your precious time listening to a load of bull crap from a load of lying Muslims about our Bible, whilst they take over our country. Please forgive them, Father, for they don't know what they do. All right, God bless you all, people who did turn up. I'm going to leave it there because I'm just getting too mad, to be honest with you. God bless you all. Peace of Christ to you all.